Get the Q&A started. Oh yeah, let's get this pulled up too. They give me 1 minute. We'll get the live stream going in a minute. All right, so I'm Mikey Fu, and I'm gonna be doing some poetry readings, and I got some stories to go over too, which we'll go over all that in a second. Just letting the live stream get circulated, I guess, right? But hold on 1 second. Let me check this. All right, so it's been a couple minutes. I think we could start the live stream now, right? I think so. Try to at least. Um, yeah, we're starting to. I don't know. I need to probably set this. Hold on. Let me make sure this is set. The moderations. I gotta do my moderating for my chat. Let's put it on subscribers only. Let's do that. And I think that's it. All right. How to do my moderations. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna go over some poems and whatnot, and some stories. It's late night. I can't sleep. Um, yeah. Doo-doo. Who could really sleep when there's chaos going on around them constantly, right? Anyways, let's see. All right, so we'll go over the first poem, and hey, much love to all the people that's joined me so far. If you want, share the stream out. Let's try to get some people in here for the poems, or if not, it's cool. Much love to you that either way. All right, let me see. Poem time. Yeah, I got a lot of poems, a lot of stories. All right, so we'll go over the first poem. Here we go. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, let's change the picture. Whoops. My bad. Let's see. Can you put the. I don't see it. Oh, maybe I need to turn the effect off. Let me try that. Then I'll probably be able to find what I'm looking for. Yep, there it is. And there we go. How'd that turn out upside down? Jeez. All right. Anyways, let's go over the first poem. If you like poetry, stick around. Much love to you. In the desert of dreams, you toil and grind, a lone wolf clawing at the sand, trying to make it yield. Your hands are raw, your spirit's on the brink, but the oasis of success remains elusive, a mirage that blinks. Like the myth of Sisyphus, you push and strain a boulder of ambition up a mountain of pain, but as you near the top, it rolls back down, leaving you exhausted with nothing to show, no crown. The algorithms of life are complex and cold, a labyrinth of challenges where solo efforts unfold. You're a ship in a storm, paddling with all your might, But without a compass or a guiding light, you're lost in the night. The pyramids of success are built on many backs, a collective of efforts that lifts the weight of dreams and facts. You're a cog in the machine, a thread in the weave, a single note that needs the symphony to believe. The Acropolis of achievement is a climb so steep, a solitary of ascent, and a fallacy, a myth to keep. You need a hand to lift, a push to propel, a partnership, a mentorship, a community to compel. Like the phoenix, you must surrender to the flame, let go of the ego and the illusion of solo fame. Allow the embers of collaboration to ignite your soul and rise reborn with a new collective goal. The universe is a web, a network of connections, a dance of give and take, of push and pull, of corrections. You're a node, a link, a part of the chain, a helping hand can lift you to heights unknown, to realms divine. And that's the first poem that we're going over. We got a few more to go over, but I'm going to take my time. So if anybody has any questions, leave some comments if you want to. I do have it on subscribers only. So if you do want to comment, you do have to be a subscriber to my channel. Yeah. It's just a way to moderate the chat to make sure. Um, yeah, I don't know. It says some kind of moderation, so we're just doing some moderations. Not sure if it actually helps or anything. But yeah, much love to you beautiful peoples out there. I hope you're having an awesome night. It's pretty late here. Make sure I got. Oh yeah, I got my poll going. So, or is that? I got the Q&A going. So if you wanna answer the question on your screen, no, yeah, maybe later. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, I took some pictures earlier. If you like pictures, hold on. Check this out. This is the moon. This was from earlier tonight. That's the moon in the sky. Look how beautiful that is. It almost looks like a smiley face in this night sky, right? That's what it looks like to me, at least. Like, if you could see it, like it's right there. I might need to. Can I move this? Hold on. Yeah, let me move that up. There we go. Move that out of the way. All right. I don't know. I think that moves that out of the way for everybody. But you see the moon right there? It looks like a little smiley face, don't it? With a beard, which that's the clouds in the night sky. If you're wondering what that is, that's the clouds around the crescent moon, I believe that is. I think it's a crescent moon. I think that's the word for it. But yeah, it's really beautiful. I wish I could zoom in on it on the picture thing, but I can't. I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. But yeah, oh, and let's see. What other pictures did I take? Oops, I didn't mean to save that. Ah, here goes the beautiful sun. We had the moon, now let's do the sun, right? And very beautiful. Some pictures that I took outside today. And yeah, that's some beautiful clouds. A piece of a tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is. And then the beautiful sun just bursting through the clouds. It's so beautiful. I don't know. I love sky stuff like the sky and whatnot. Yeah, I love it. And space. So awesome. Yeah, I love Earth too, but the sky and space is just really awesome to me. Earth's really awesome too, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling on now. Here goes some more cloud pictures. Beautiful cloud pictures. If you like nature stuff, hit the thumbs up. If you like poetry, hit the thumbs up. All right, where's the other picture? I think I took a couple. Let me see. What was the first one I took? I don't know if that's from the other day or today. I know those are from today. But these other ones, I don't know. This one's from today. Let's see. Yeah, that one's from today. And I believe this one is from today. People was looking at me crazy when I was in the, because I was in a parking lot taking these pictures. I looked up and I was like, man, this guy is just looking so freaking awesome. And I was like, yeah, let me get out and take some pictures. So I was walking around the parking lot taking pictures of this guy. You get some strange looks whenever you're doing that. Like whenever you start taking pictures of stuff, people look at you really weird. I'm like, I'm not taking a picture of y'all. I don't want to take pictures of y'all. I'm taking pictures of the beautiful sky. But yeah, you get some crazy looks whenever you pull out a camera and start taking pictures of stuff. All right, let's see. I think this one's from today. I might be wrong. That might be from the other day. Oh, I know I got this one. Yeah, we'll leave it on that one. All right, so we're gonna go over the next poem now. If anybody's in here watching, much love to you. Or if anybody's watching in the future, much love to you. I think this will be sometime in the future. All right, here goes the poem. In the mirror's gaze, a riddle's posed, a reflection of potential or a life unexposed. The oracle within whispers, rise, don't repose, for the journey's far and the road's unknown pose. You're a shipwreck's treasure, hidden beneath the waves, a map to self discovery with secrets to be brave. The compass of courage points to uncharted seas. Navigate the storm, and the stars will align if you please. Like the Sphinx, enigma, the answer lies within a labyrinth of doubts where self belief begins. The thread of resilience guides you through the maze, unravel the knots, and the truth sets ablaze. You're a phoenix ember smoldering beneath the ash, a fire that flickers but never truly crashes. The winds of adversity may try to extinguish the flame, but the spark of determination will forever remain. The code of self-doubt is a cipher to crack, a password of I can to unlock the chains that bind and attack. The firewall of fear may block the way, but the encryptions of hope will find a way to stay. In the silence, listen for the whisper of your soul, a murmur of potential, a heartbeat of control. The universe conspires to bring you to your knees, but it's there in the darkness that your true strength releases. You're a Da Vinci sketch, a masterpiece in progress, a Picasso's palette with colors yet to merge. The brushstrokes of experience, the hues of trial and error combine to create a work of art, a life of valor. The riddle of you is a puzzle to unfold, a story of strength, of resilience, of heart and gold. Don't give up on yourself, for you're a treasure rare, a gemstone in the rough with faucets yet to glare. And I hope everybody's enjoying the poems and whatnot. I do work somewhat hard on my poetry. I don't know, sometimes it just comes to me really easy, and I don't know. It just comes out of nowhere. Like there's this big cloud over my head, and I just start pulling this stuff out of nowhere. And next thing you know, I have a whole book of poems. That's how it goes, though. Um, that's how it was when I was younger too. I used to love writing different stuff when I was younger, and I'll just get to writing. Next thing you know, then I just had whole books of different stuff that I would write. I used to love doing journals. Let me just start another journal. I used to do journals when I was younger. I don't know whatever happened to them, but I think I need to start me a new journal, maybe, possibly. But, anyways, we'll get back to the poetry in 1 second. I'm just rambling on. My bad. If anybody is listening, my bad for rambling. We'll get back to the poetry in 1 second, which I think I have, because I made a few different poems for this live stream. Let me see how many more we got. One, two, yeah, that's the one I made today. Three, and so we got three more poems, and then the bedtime story. But yeah, much love, everybody. If anybody's watching, if you want to, you can leave some comments. I do have it on subscribers only, so you do have to be a subscriber to leave some comments if you want. And there should be like a button somewhere on your screen to subscribe. Again, if you want to, you don't have to subscribe. You can just totally listen to me ramble on. I'm kind of used to talking to myself sometimes. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find a different picture to put up. All right, what y'all think? Should we go with that picture? Yeah, I think we will. Looks pretty cool. All right, so let's move on to the next poem. Move on to the next poem and whatnot. Oh, if you don't have time to listen to my poetry now, you can totally check out my playlist later. I'm up to 100 and something, almost 200 poems and stories and whatnot on my playlist. So if you like stories and poems and stuff like that, definitely check that playlist out. Oh, if you want to. I'm not trying to force you to go listen to my playlist. Maybe I should though. Never mind. Anyways. All right. Here we go. The next poem. In the tapestry of time, a thread's unraveled quest, a life of what ifs or a path of unbridled zest. The chronicle of choices, a story yet untold, will be a masterpiece or a tale of I was bold. You're a skydiver suspended in midair, the parachute of prudence or the wings of dare. The wind of uncertainty whispers, take the leap, but the safety net of what if beckons you to creep. Like the Mona Lisa smile, life's a riddle to unfold, a cryptic message where the lines between bold and cold. The brushstrokes of passion or the gray scales of fear, which portrait will you paint when your life's canvas is clear? The odyssey of existence, a labyrinth to navigate, a minotaur of doubts that feeds on maybes and late. But the thread of conviction guides you through the maze, and in the heart of the beast you'll find the gaze of a life unshackled, where regrets are but whispers past a horizon of sunsets, where the soul expands at last, the echoes of I was or the thunder of I did. Which drum beat will you march to when the music's bid? You're a Stradivarius with strings of longing and might, a symphony of potential, or a solo of I took flight. The melody of memories, a harmony to create, or a discordant whisper of opportunities misplaced. The riddle of life is a cipher to decipher, a puzzle of moments where the pieces fit or shatter. The code of courage unlocks the doors of perception, and in the silence you'll hear the whispers of redemption. So don't let life be a draft of a story unsaid, a narrative of what if, or a testament of I dared to tread. Be the scribe of your journey with inks that's bold and red. For in the end, it's not the years, but the moments that you lived. And much love to whoever is out there listening to my poetry and stuff. It is a bit different. My poems are, yeah, a bit different. So hopefully you're enjoying. Like sometimes I'll mix the riddles with the poems, and I don't know. It turns out to be a beautiful masterpiece, like the one that we just went over, right? Hopefully you caught the riddles, and let me know if you could figure out the code in these poems and stuff that I go over. I love putting codes and stuff in my poetry so people could decipher it if they want to. Like I know there's some people that uh like to dig a little deeper and stuff, but then again, it ain't that serious at the same time. So we'll see if anybody ever figures out these codes, or they'll just be a mystery, right? But yeah, beautiful poetry. Let me see. What do we got here? Hold on. I'll be right back. There we go. Got that set up. All right, let's go over some more poems, right? Let's get it. Not too many people on YouTube tonight, huh? Everybody's sleeping. The whole world is sleeping right now. That's what it is. It's totally nighttime all across the world right now. All right, let's get it. Here goes my poem. I hope you enjoy it. In the kaleidoscope of conformity, a shard of authenticity gleams, a supernova of individuality that shatters the prism's dreams. You're a lunar eclipse, rare and untamed, a celestial spectacle that can't be framed or claimed. The sirens of societal norms whisper sweet nothings in your ear, a siren song of sameness that beckons you to disappear. But the compass of your soul points to uncharted territories, a cartography of self where the boundaries of true north lie. Like the alchemist's quest, the journeys to transmute the leading weights of expectations into gold, untainted and pure. The philosopher's stone is the courage to be a gemstone of uniqueness that refracts the light of authenticity. You're a stranger in a strange land, a wonder in a world of mass, a seeker of truth in a labyrinth of artifice and task. The Cheshire cat's grin, a knowing wink, a whispered secret shared. Be yourself, for who else can wear your skin or breathe your air? The universe is a grand cosmic dance, a choreography of stars that swirl and entwine in chance. Don't be a puppet of propriety, a marionette of should. Be the maestro of your own symphony, the virtuoso of your soul's wild wood. In the echo chamber of existence, your voice is a unique frequency, a vibrational resonance that hums I am, I be. Don't mute the melody. Don't mute the melody or dim the light of your essence. For in the grand existential jam session, your note is the missing cadence. So unfurl the scroll of your true self like a sacred mantra, a declaration of independence from the tyranny of they and should haves. Be the cartographer of your inner world, the Columbus of your soul, for the terrain of authenticity is the greatest treasure to be told. I think I might be losing my voice a little bit. All right, let's read more poems. Anyways, here we go. In the cosmos of chance, two stars collided, their orbits intertwined, a celestial symmetry decided, a spark of recognition, a flame that ignited. Two souls, once strangers, now entwined, infinite. Like the ancient Silk Road, their hearts became a pathway, a route of whispered secrets and whispered sighs and the endless replay. The caravans of desire traversed the landscapes of their skin, leaving trails of shivers and memories within. Their love was a cone, a riddle of the heart, a paradox of distance, a proximity that set them apart. In the mirror of each other's eyes, they saw reflections deep, a mirrored gaze that revealed the hidden labyrinthine keep. The universe conspired to bring them to this shore, a convergence of fate where the tides of love forever roar. Their footsteps, a syncopated rhythm, echoed through time, a heartbeat of passion that synchronized their primal rhyme. Like the mythic phoenix, their love rose from the ashes, a fiery resurrection that burned away the chaff of fears and crashes. In the crucible of their passion, they forged a bond sublime, an alloy of souls stronger than the tempered steel of space and time. Their love was a mandelbrot set, a fractal of infinity, a self-similar pattern that echoed across eternity, a miniature universe where love was the governing law, a cosmic dance where two became the axis, the breath, the all. In the sanctuary of their arms, they found the sacred ground, a place of worship where love was the only creed, the only sound. Their love was a sacrament, a holy communion of skin, a benediction of the flesh that transcended and made them kin. All right. So I think that's the last poem, and then we're going to get into the story time in 1 minute. So if anybody likes stories, we're gonna go over a story in 1 minute, or in a minute, or in a second, or something like that. A good minute. All right, there we go. So I got that set up, and almost ready to go over the story. Oh, let me mute this. All right, so let's start the awesome story time for tonight. Beautiful stories. Clear my throat. In the vast, pixelated expanse of the digital universe, two souls collided, igniting a supernova of connection that would shatter the boundaries of cyberspace and spill into the vibrant tapestry of real life. She was a luminary, a radiant present in the dark, a beacon of wit and wonder, streaming her thoughts, her passion, her very essence into the void. He was a seeker, a wanderer in the digital desert, searching for meaning, for connection, for a spark to ignite the flames of his soul. Their paths converged on a live streaming platform, a virtual town square where strangers became friends and friends became family. The chat was electric, a hummingbird's flutter, a hummingbird's flutter of words, a dance of minds, a collision of hearts. They exchanged whispers, then confessions, then dreams, and in the space of a few fleeting hours, They knew they had found something rare, something precious, something worth exploring. The digital courtship was a whirlwind, a mad, dizzying spin of tweets and DMs, of streams and chats and endless, breathless conversations. They fell hard and fast into the vortex of each other's souls, their love growing with each passing pixel. Each exchanged emoji, and then the daredevil leap. They decided to meet, to take the plunge, to translate their digital dalliance into the rich texture reality of flesh and blood. The first meeting was a heartbeat, a skipped pulse, a gasp of wonder. They stood suspended on the precipice of possibility, and then, like gravity, they moved, they touched, they surrendered to the undeniable alchemy of their connection. So, the real world became their playground, a kaleidoscope of adventures, a madcap journey of explorations and discovery. They hiked, they hiked through sun-dipped mountains, their laughter echoing through the valleys. They danced under star-studded skies, their footsteps weaving a rhythm of joy. They cooked, they laughed, they whispered secrets, their love growing, expanding like a universe unfolding. Their love was a wildfire burning bright, burning true, fueled by the combustible mix of shared passion, shared dreams, and the unshakable sense that they had found in each other a partner, a confidant, a home. As the days melted into weeks and the weeks into months, they knew they had stumbled upon something extraordinary, a love that had begun as a spark in the digital void, but had grown and grown and grown until it filled their lives, their hearts, their very beings with a love that was the limitless, boundless, infinite. And true love is like eternal, eternity, true love never quits. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying, true love never quits. It just keeps giving and giving. True love will always be there. That's just how it is. Remember that, people. True love will always be there in some form or way or something. You know what I mean? True love will always be there. And yeah, much love, peoples. Let's see, what else are we gonna do on the live stream? I'm not even sure. We went over a bunch of poems and stories, and it's almost, man, time is flying by tonight. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the poems and stories and stuff. Much love, beautiful peoples. And time flew by. I can't believe minutes just fly by that quick. But yeah, much love, beautiful peoples. And I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. If you want, check out my short videos, show some love to them, share them out. If you want to. If not, it's cool. But yeah, Mikey Fool signing out. Much love, over and out, beautiful peoples. Stay amazing. And yeah, that's about it. Stay amazing. Mikey Fool signing out, over and out.